What's up everybody, it's April, Laura, your Florida realtor, and today I'm in West Lake Worth, and it's a great location with Mattamy Homes, brand new construction, so stick around. So we're here at Mattamy Homes in Lake Worth, and I have to say it's a pretty good location. What's happening, and I've said it before in many of my videos, in the area is that builders are looking for land and there just isn't any sprawling land to be found. Once again, they have purchased an old golf course that was pretty much out of commission. They weren't going to do anything with that land, so the developer comes in, buys the land, and develops brand new homes. And lucky for you, because outside of this area, you're not going to find anything at this price point. And if you've been to Westlake or Arden, which are beautiful master plan communities, but you think, you know what, that's a little bit too far because I work here or there or what have you, then this might be the location for you. It is right next to the Florida Turnpike and everything on the other side of that turnpike going into the Wellington area, so going west on Lake Worth Road. All that newer construction, you can't find anything under 800, starting at 800 and up. So these are starting at a lower price point. In fact, the smallest single family home will run you in the low 600s. And of course, they have larger homes that I'll go through in just a minute. So the location is Lake Worth Road, and we are just east of the Florida Turnpike and west of Jog Road. So you can easily go all the way west into Wellington if you want to go to one of the bigger malls or have more shopping. There is, in this general area, everything you need. There's, Starbucks and grocery stores. There's Publix, there's neighborhood Walmart, there's a Wawa right down the street that everybody seems to love. And there's all kinds of just mom and pop shops. So you have everything you really need. If you want a little bit more, something more robust, then you may go into Wellington, but you really have everything in this community. And it is located in an older community, so it has been established. So what they've done here is they're constructing single family homes, and there's only 94 of them. The townhomes are very spacious, and most of them have 2-car garages. So you do have options here, but I have a feeling these single family homes are gonna go very quickly. So let's talk about those today. Now, Mattamy is a very reputable builder. They've built in several regions across the United States, as far west as Arizona, and they've done quite a bit of work in the Florida region. So they're very well known. They've been around for about 46 years. They are known for their quality, and they are a privately held company. So it's a family-owned company and it's privately owned. So, they do have different standards than publicly owned companies. So that's good to know. They also, I would say in this price point, they're kind of competing with the Lennar and D.R. Hortons of the world, but I think that you have a little bit more of an upgrade on options, even though you're not really customizing. In some cases you can, but what they're putting in as a baseline is more customized than you would find in the D.R. Hortons or Lennars of the world. Now, they have 3 different single family home options to choose from. On site, they only have 2 models, which I'll show you today. And when I asked what could a person get into one of these homes, what are the ranges? The 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath is going to be about $618,000 all in. So that's including your lot, any options that they may or may not have chosen, right? So when I say that, I mean that they're not building custom unless you catch them at a specific time in the building, right? So she said she just put a contract on today, and those people are going to be able to customize some of the options. But what Mattamy is doing, since there's only 94 homes, they kind of know, these big developers, they know what people like, what's trending, what color schemes, what people are enjoying. So, it's the lights, the whites, the grays. They aren't doing anything super dark. If that's something that you want, then this is a good time to come in, because they do have options right now as far as picking a lot in a home where you can possibly customize, but that may or may not be an option in the near future. So all in, like I said, the 3, 2.5, and that's 2,102 square feet. That's all in at $618,000. It's 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bath with a flex room, and of course a 2-car garage. That's going to be all in at $680,000. And then the 5-bedroom, which has 3 bathrooms and a flex room, of course a 2-car garage, that's going to run you at least $725,000. That's 2,846 square feet. It's not a bad location. You can jump on the the turnpike, go north or south. If you have to go east to I-95 or to the beaches, it's probably about a 20-ish minute drive depending on what time of the day. So that's not bad. Compared to other new construction at this price point, you're gonna find it way out in Westlake, or I'm not even sure if you'll get these price points in Arden, which is way further away. So you make the determination. Of course, you have any questions, make sure you reach out to me. I love answering any questions about the area, this community, or whatever questions you may have. So let's get into the HOA, what it costs, and what you get. For the single family homes, the HOA is $308 a month, which is not bad at all. And what you're gonna get is you're gonna have 3 different resort style pools, and that depends on what area on the map you're in. There's gonna be 3 cabanas also. There's gonna be neighborhood parks. So there were areas of this old golf course where they didn't have enough room to build on, so they made those neighborhood parks, which is really nice because you have kind of little green spaces in between. They're also gonna have, of course, walking path, and within those 10 neighborhood parks, 3 of those are gonna have playgrounds. So the kids will have fun things to do. And then they're also creating a dog park. On top of that, you're going to get your full lawn maintenance, landscape maintenance, common area maintenance, and amenity maintenance. So that's what you get for the $308. Not very high considering some other new development areas and what it covers. Now, I did ask about schools as well, because of course, if you're looking for a single family home, you may be of the age where you want to start a family, or maybe you have small children, you're relocating. So the schools that are assigned right now, zoned for this community, is good actually, because it's right down the street, all up and down Lyons Road, and you have Discovery Elementary, and then you have Woodlands for a middle school, and Garcia High School, which is brand new. So I don't even think they have a rating on that school. As of today, in December of 2024, Discovery Key is rated A and Woodlands Middle is rated B. Now, of course, double check that. Ratings and zoning can always change. So, check on greatschools.org. And also, when and if you do find a home, wherever that is, make sure you're calling that school and making sure that that's the correct school zone, because we never know when it's going to change. Make sure you give me a call if you have any questions. I absolutely love taking phone calls, emails, and text messages from you. Make sure you contact me if you have any questions about this community or the area or any other communities in South Florida. So before we go on to the next model, I do want to talk about incentives. They do have incentives here. You're going to get about $15,000 off of closing costs on any home, and also 2.5% to buy down the rate, which is pretty cool. Now, on top of that, they also have other incentives on the quick move-in homes, which is something I didn't mention before. They have several quick move-in homes, whether it's immediate right now or it's December of 2024. So if you need a home in January, February, they're always gonna have quick delivery homes, because that's pretty much how they are building their single family homes. So depending on how long that home has been completed, what the new buyer brings as far as cash, financing, all those great things, they do have added incentives, but those incentives change all the time. Like it could be daily or weekly or monthly. So make sure you reach out to me so I can get you the newest list. I have the most updated list on me today, and of course, they're always changing. So whether it's a single family home or one of the incredible townhomes, which I'll talk about next time, I've got all the information, so give me a call. Now remember, the homes range from about $618,000 to $725,000. I quoted that earlier. But of course, that's not every single home. It depends on the options they've picked. Maybe there's a lot that's a little bit larger, et cetera, et cetera. Where is it located in the community? Because you have homes that are up against pretty much, I wouldn't say a berm, but it does have hedging, and behind that hedging, they're gonna have the older community, right? And then they have homes that are kind of back to back. So you'll have hedging, but you'll also have a newly construction home from the same community right behind you, but they have put in hedging. And on the other side of that canal is, again, an older community of smaller single family homes. So you have a few different options. Of course, where your house is, what the lot size is, what the options are that they've picked or you've picked on that home is going to determine the final price. But I wanted to give you kind of an idea of what the starter prices are for those 3 single family homes that they offer here. Okay. No. Okay. But in order to find that perfect place that you may be thinking of or wanting to go see, or maybe you just have questions, make sure you give me a call, send me a text, shoot me an email, somehow get in touch with me, because I've got your back when you're moving to Florida. And until next video, I'll catch you later.